questions in the chat because you never know. I could ask them. Let's see. I think we're ready. Let's see. Let's see. I'm excited. Hello, Crystal, Elisa, McKenna, Katie. What an amazing show. How are all of you feeling?
Hi.
Good.
We're feeling amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for having us.
Of course, of course. Now, you couldn't see my camera while you were performing, but I was getting my entire life dancing, on my chair and in my office space. How is it for all of you being back on stage together playing a live show?
It's awesome. I mean, it's been so long. Like it's weird to play shows where like people, no one's here, but like we know they're watching. So that's like a little trippy. But like, I mean, this is what we do. This is like what brings us
But it
like the
feels,
most joy.
it honestly feels like so good to be on a stage. We've done a few live streams in rehearsal spaces, but even just coming into the venue, it felt like tour, and I just miss it so much. I can't wait to start playing in front of an audience again.
For sure. Now, you all have done a few live stream shows before this one, but how important has that been for you to be able to perform through live streams within the last year?
It's been huge. It's been the only way we've been able to do what we do. So it's been kind of a lifesaver that we have that technology and we're still able to put on shows for our fans and connect that way.
And even just for us, like we need it.
Yeah, we really do.
We need it to survive.
Yes, absolutely. Now, as things start opening back up and live music starts ramping back up, what are you looking most forward to?
Tour.
Touring,
Just
yeah.
tour. Just
1000%.
the whole thing.
With real
Just-
people.
Put us on the road.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Never
just, like,
take us off.
being back, like moving and traveling and like seeing new places and getting to like see fans in person. I feel like that's just the day I'm anxious
Simple
for.
human interaction.
Yeah.
I need the human interaction.
No, I agree completely. I feel like so many of us feel the same way. Like, where are my people skills? I forgot how to interact with humans. Like, I need that.
Literally. Oh my God. I was just talking about this with someone. I was like, I feel like it's not connecting for me when I see people. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm acting so weird. Like,
I
anytime
say the
see
weirdest
people, I, like,
shit
haven't
now when
seen.
I'm socializing. I'm like, I would have never said that if I had been socializing prior to this.
Yes, everything just kind of goes out the window almost. Now, being that
Sorry, we can't
are
hear you.
on-
I think we lost you.
We lost you.
Oh no.
Oh wait, you're
we
back.
got you. We
You're
got
back.
Yay! Okay. the beauty of live streaming. Look at us, we're
Yeah.
improvising.
Technology.
Now, I do have to ask, since we're on Twitch, are any of you gamers?
Low
Just a
key.
little bit.
Elisa's low-key a gamer. Elisa's girlfriend is like actually fully a
She
gamer.
got-
She loves gaming.
She got me into it because she used to stream. She doesn't so much anymore, but I definitely play a little bit of Fortnite. I play a little bit of Red Dead, a little bit of GTA, a little bit of COD. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
You play a little bit too.
I play like NBA 2K and Madden and FIFA. Like I play. Like,
She's the sports girl.
I love playing
girl of the
FIFA.
band.
I played Call of Duty like a little bit when I was forced to by my friends in high school, but like here and
Ken
there.
and
here
I,
and
we're
there.
not really gamers, but it's not saying that we couldn't be.
Maybe. You never know.
Gamers,
You never know.
We could
You
make
just
them
never know.
gamers.
Yeah, for sure. And you never know if someone wants to bring their console on the tour bus, maybe, and there's some downtime.
True. That'd be
just
fun.
Pick up the controller.
It's in the near future.
100%. In the near future. You're giving us too many ideas now. There's going to be constant
Okay,
games.
perfect. Okay. Perfect. Now, all of you have such amazing style. And when you're pulling pieces together to wear on stage or even for your own personal wardrobe, what do you think about quality over fast fashion items? Do you have any sustainable shopping tips for the chat at home watching?
100%. I think for us, like honestly, 95 to 99% of what we wear is thrifted clothing and vintage clothing. And we try to shop from companies that, if it's not thrifted, that are like sustainable and are like conscious of that and recycling clothing and everything. And so it's super important for us. And also, I just think like vintage clothes are better.
Yeah.
Like thrifted clothes are just better. There was a lot more attention to detail, years back, and I feel like you just can't really replicate that. So
Well, clothes that are being, I feel like, thrifted are durable clothes. It's why they've
Yeah.
lasted so long. Do you know what I mean? So it's just the better way to
Yeah, and just taking care of the clothes that you do have and buying less, I think, is a big thing too.
Staple pieces, whoops, can't talk. Taking good care of your staple pieces.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I feel like you already kind of touched on it, but Levi's, they're such a great item to thrift, and they continue to urge customers to buy better and wear longer. Do you think that concept kind of plays out in your own shopping experiences as well?
Yeah, totally.
100%.
Yeah.
We love Levi's. I mean, I feel like Levi's is one of the, the thrifting a good pair of Levi's, that is like the find of the day,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And they last so long. And I love that, like, the more you wear your Levi's, the better they look. Like, they just, like, look better worn. And I feel like that's kind of the rule we try to follow. Like, we love, like, worn-in clothes, like clothes that have a story, clothes that you keep and cherish and you can pass on to, like,
you can't
generations
go on
down.
tour without a denim jacket.
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
Or a
Good
good
pair
pair
of
of denim
jeans.
jeans
It's
for
the
sure.
staple tour item.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing, like these big companies need to be pushing consumers to be conscious of that, because I think it's a majorly irresponsible if they aren't,
Completely agree. Now, if you all are all down, I would love to play a game of rapid fire questions with you.
Love it.
Where I perfect. So I'm going to throw out a question and I'll let each of you go around and answer.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Okay, perfect. So, first question, what is your favorite song to play live?
Daydream.
Your daydream. I'm thought of you.
Volcanic Love now has returned.
I changed my answer to that.
Volcanic Love always has been.
Yep, Volcanic Love.
Yep.
Maybe Volcanic Love for me too, honestly.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
it's Volcanic Love
Peer
now.
pressure.
The more you think about it, it's like, actually, let me go ahead and take that back. Okay.
And it changes.
Now,
It
how-
changes depending on the. Sorry.
No,
Rapid
you're
fire.
fine.
Go.
No, you're fine. No, please explain. We are all here for that. Please do.
I was just saying it changes. We're starting to have so many songs, and we're like, on our second album and working on another, and it's like every day it changes for me. I feel like.
Yeah.
Understandable, for sure. Now, what was the first concert that you attended?
Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
Probably Miley Cyrus as well, because we're sisters, and so we did everything together as children. So Miley Cyrus.
Mine was James Taylor.
Mine was
Oh.
Creed.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Creed at
Creed
the
fun is so
2002
crazy.
Olympics.
The 2002 Olympics.
Yeah.
Salt Lake.
wow.
Hectic.
Oh, that's a cool story. Okay. What was the best concert that you've ever attended?
Oh,
Beyonce, always.
yeah. That was
Oh,
That's so hard because we're spoiled and we play a lot of festivals and we see
Yeah.
a lot of awesome people.
Yeah.
Probably Beyonce or Tame Impala.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Arctic Monkeys was one of my favorite shows I've seen live, and Tame Impala. Yeah, those two.
I would say Tame Impala or 1975.
1975.
when we
Oh,
were all together.
1975.
That
That
was
is very
fun.
true. Insane.
oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. What is your favorite city to visit on tour?
Ooh.
That's the hardest question.
Chicago is a special tour city.
Chicago especially.
We get a lot of love in Chicago.
I actually love Columbus, Ohio a lot.
Yeah, Columbus is sick.
New
Atlanta.
York. I love New York every time we go back.
I love Amsterdam. I love when we go to Amsterdam.
Oh, are we talking out of the States? Now I got to rethink my
No.
whole answer.
Oh,
Gosh,
Dublin.
No,
Dublin.
favorite city, wherever.
Wherever.
Yeah.
Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin,
Dublin, yeah.
or London is really fun too.
London, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so what would be your go-to song on your pre-show playlist?
Ooh. We were just listening to
Friend.
Best Friend. Yeah.
Best Friend by
Best
Sweetie.
Friend.
Yeah.
Doja.
They're my best friend.
We just
That's
we,
it.
Yes.
we just turned that on backstage right now. We're just blasting it.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a little bit spicy. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Cats.
Dogs.
Cats.
I'm allergic
I'm a
to
cat
cat.
person now. I've been converted. I'm only around cats. My girlfriend has a cat. Lisa has a cat.
Same.
I'm allergic to cats, so it's gotta be dogs for me.
Cats are
Dogs.
independent.
Cats.
I love that about them.
Dogs are low key toxic because they're codependent.
Dogs are toxic.
But I love them.
Cats
but I
don't
love them.
need
But
you.
they're
My
low-key
dog
toxic.
saved my life, so
Just kidding. I'm being drama. I'm trying to
it's a
pull
little
drama.
different.
I'm trying to be drama right now.
It's controversial.
Controversial.
Okay, what about cake or pie?
Cake.
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 You know, the old
Yeah,
me would
I
say
guess.
cake, but I gotta say pie now. My aunt makes a
Katie's trying to be
strawberry
different.
rhubarb pie that slaps.
Katie's trying to be different.
She's just trying to stand out.
I've changed my ways.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. What about coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
I love herbal tea at night. before bed.
Tea. Yeah.
I'm shamelessly addicted to coffee. It's my passion.
We love honesty. That's okay. Okay, what about who is your favorite bandmate? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You look so dead serious. Like,
Racking the
so-
brain.
You actually answer like,
A tabloid comes out. The
I
aces
kind of
break
started
up.
panicking in my brain. I was like, I can't do that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What about bath or shower?
shower.
Shower.
Baths are whack. Let's level.
A good bath slaps, though.
No, a
A
good,
good bath
like,
is life changing.
and like some Epsom salt is
Yeah.
actually
Like
really
when you're
nice.
clean, like
A
I'm sorry,
clean new
to get
bathtub.
clean makes
Yeah,
me feel crazy.
yeah, yeah.
That makes me feel crazy. But if you're
Just
gonna
to
like
relax.
sit in the bath to relax and you're already clean, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
You have to shower before you bath.
Yeah,
If you don't, that's crazy.
Can't-
Yeah, that's crazy. If you
Yeah.
don't.
yeah.
Gotta be honest.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, that concludes the rapid fire portion. You guys did great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I do have some fan questions that I would love to ask all of you.
Awesome.
Our first fan question coming in says, when did you know you wanted to be a musician?
I think that answer's different for all of us. Do you want to start, Elise? We'll go quick.
Well, we've been a band since we were really little kids. We started when I was 8, and they were all 10. So we were babies. I think, like me and Crystal, our mom tells us ever since we were tiny, we were always like, we want to be in a band. We want to be in a band. So it felt very natural, but I think like making a very conscious decision to like make music like my whole life was probably high school, like sophomore year.
Yeah, I think I always knew. I knew I was gonna be in music for my whole life, and I knew that like I didn't have a plan B, so I had to make this happen. Like I was like, that's what I love to do. I know I'm not gonna be near as happy doing anything else, so I kind of gave myself like no other option, and it worked out. Luckily enough.
Yeah.
When I started playing guitar when I was 7, I always wanted to be in a band since the day I started playing. Like, I would force my friends to get instruments and figure out how to play so that we could be a band when we were really little kids. I just didn't know them yet. If I would have, we would have been in the same boat.
Yeah.
I think I always have just loved music, and it's been a huge part of my life. So it's always just been like something that I've loved. But yeah, like probably when we were like 17, 18 was when we really decided to like be musicians and like do that for our
Yeah.
career.
That's awesome. Okay, awesome. Now, we do have another chat question coming on in that says, where would you want to play the most? Somewhere that you haven't performed before?
Tokyo.
I really want. Yeah, I was just gonna say Japan.
Yeah, Japan
Or
like
Australia.
Singapore or anywhere in Asia. Honestly, I feel like we really, really want to go to Asia, and I think we have like actually a pretty big fan base over there that we like haven't got to tap into yet because we see a lot of like interaction online from those countries. So we want to go there really bad.
Yeah, one
We're
day.
coming.
Yeah, that's cool. I agree completely. I definitely want to go to Tokyo, so I don't blame you at all for that.
I've heard it's the coolest place ever. Like all my friends that have toured, they're like, you got to go to Japan, and they've been like everywhere. So excited.
Yes, yes. Okay, one more chat question coming on in. Which artist would you want to collaborate with the most? Someone that you haven't worked with yet?
We don't collaborate a ton. We actually, I don't think we've ever done, have we done like a proper feature before? I don't know if we've ever
Yeah, we
done
have.
that.
We
But I
did.
think if we were going to, I think we'd all love to collaborate with like Tame Impala or 1975.
I think the 1975 would be like a
Or
dream.
like Haley Williams would
collab.
be so
Yeah,
cool.
Or
Haley
Paramore.
Yeah.
I mean, we've like loved Paramore since we were little kids. So those would be like dreams. I feel like that would be like, I wouldn't even care how the song did. I would just be like, we did that.
We did
Yep.
That's really, really cool.
And absolutely, we will speak it into existence because the chat is moving. Everyone wants to hear that. So fingers crossed.
Yes.
Manifest, everyone.
Manifest.
There you go. I want to thank all four of you for such an amazing performance and conversation. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
so much.
much.
Happy Earth Day.
Yeah, happy Earth Day. Thanks for watching,
Happy Earth
guys.
Day.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, everyone, that was so incredible. The aces. You at home, the chat has just been so amazing. I appreciate all of you so much because can you believe we're at the end of our show? They always fly by so fast. Oh my gosh. Again, thank you so much to the aces for such an amazing show and conversation. And thank you so much to our friends over at Levi's for making all of this possible. Bye.